Clever Pickles. Today we're going to be doing a video about fairy tales. Let's have a look at what a fairy tale is. Okay, so a fairy tale is a traditional story usually written for children that involves imaginary creatures or magic. There are some elements usually that follow in every fairy tale you'll find, or at least in the majority of them. So let's have a look at some of those things. Fairy tales date back thousands of years, and they were originally told when people would sit around and tell each other stories by word of mouth. And that's where we get different variations from stories as well. But eventually in a 16th, 17th, 18th century, different stories were eventually written down and published. Most of us know the Grimm's brothers, different versions there, who wanted to make sure that stories weren't changing all the time. They were written down and kept. Those are some of the most well-known authors that we use today. My first experience with fairy tales, from memory, were these big books. I like them because when you stick them together, they make the picture. And I've got it the wrong way around. You know this one? It's Hansel and Gretel. I'm going to read that one later. But this is full of fairy tales, and you can see the big list of them here. And this is the front cover. You go to the second book and there's even more. At one point I started ticking the ones that I'd read. I'm going to show you how some fairy tales have gone from book, as I read, to movie. Let's have a look at some. So in those you can see some of those themes that we were mentioning before. There's good versus evil, there's heroes and villains, there's magic, there's fantasy, there's spells, fairies and witches and goblins and giants and trolls and all sorts of different characters. And usually it starts with once upon a time as we lead into the story, and there's usually a happy ever after at the end. Okay, so that was a quick introduction into fairy tales. Before we go today, I'm going to leave you with my top 5 fairy tale characters from movies. I like them in books as well, but sometimes I just love the way that they're represented in movies. Okay, let's check out my top 5.
They're coming! Final checks, everyone! Toot sweet! I am telling you, this girl is the one! Sit up straight. It's time to sparkle! Hey.
Let's do it here. Do what here? Turn the pumpkin into the carriage. Oh, for heaven's sake, let's just go for it. I just thought if it does get much bigger to do, you think that's what I'm meant to do? One carriage. No, where is mice? There they are. Bippity boppity boo! Gus, how fine you look. Guess what? My dress. I can't go in this dress. But you wouldn't mind if I key it off of it? Wouldn't mind a nice blue? No.
You're not getting cold fins now, are you? Oh my gosh, my father's gonna kill me! Ever seen anything so wonderful in your entire life? Wow. What? What is? I don't see how a world that makes such wonderful things could be bad. I'm 16 years old. I'm not a child.
Don't you take that tone of voice with me, young lady.
Up where they stay all day in the sun.
'Before the sun sets on her 16th birthday, she will prick her finger on the spindle of the spinning wheel and fall into a sleep like death!
Years will give you such a crick in the neck. Hang on a second. Wow! Wow! Does it feel good to be out of there? Oh, sorry, Cheetah. Hope I didn't singe the fur. Yo, Rodman. Haven't seen you in a few millennia. Give me some tassel. Yeah, yo.
Thanks for watching Clever Pickles, guys. Gotta love this new character my daughter made for me. She's so cool. She's got my hair and she's got a pickle. She's a clever pickle. I'm so clever. Oh, but you can't see her face unless you focus properly and zoom in. There she is. Hello. Check out our other videos. Click to subscribe if you want to get notifications for anything new. I really recommend checking out the latest video on counting on with dominoes. It's been really popular. People have asked for some extra ones, so we might make some more of those soon. I hope you enjoy. Thanks, guys. Bye.